Ian was 13 years old when he says he got into trouble with the law. He has been living in this detention center for children in Manila.
May pagkakamali na po kami sa sarili namin.
We just made mistakes. We didn't listen to our parents. We don't want to be mixed with older ones. The facility of Bahay Pag-asa has helped us a lot.
At least 80 young boys like Ian are housed here in this center with a capacity of only 20. The Philippine juvenile justice system is already struggling to cope. All municipalities are required to have reform centers for children between the ages of 12 and 18. But data from a coalition of NGOs suggests that of the more than 100 centers required, fewer than half are operational, and only 8 centers across the country have complied with the basic standards of food and hygiene. But now politicians are pushing to lower the minimum age of criminal liability from 15 to 12 years old, upon the request of President Rodrigo Duterte.
At that age,
personally, I want that at that age. Even the parents must already be conscious of their child's criminal accountability, because whatever happens, they will be made responsible for the child's offence. If they don't end up in jail anyway, then why not at an early age have them go through lectures with social workers to instill accountability? I am comfortable with age 12.
Since last year, police have been rounding up children who stay past curfew in different parts of Manila. Most of them are taken to precincts where they are processed before being returned to their parents. The government says it is one of the measures to rid the streets of crime.
Targeting the children will not result into decreased crime rate because only 2% of the total crimes documented by the government is committed by children. Still, 98% of the crimes are perpetrated by adults.
Activists say the government is wrongly fixated on criminal liability. They say instead the government should focus on improving existing reform policies that are already in place for children in conflict with the law. This place is called Bahay Pag-asa, or House of Hope. Many of these boys we've spoken to say life is hard, but here they get an education. Critics say locking them up with adults will only reinforce negative behavior instead of correcting it. For now, the bill to lower the age of criminal liability is pending in Congress. Like so many here, Ian says he feels as if the proposed law wants to choke them, when all they really ask is a second chance. Jamela, Alindogan, Jazeera, Manila.